Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Gemini October 3, 2024. Touching moments or warm musings today can refresh your spirit. Venus and Ceres head into harmony, encouraging good feedback or social opportunities from professional dealings or business. Your personality can be the selling point in your career or business and the major contributing factor to your success these days. It's a generally good time for public relations and relationships with bosses, parents, or anyone who oversees you somehow. Still, on this day before a solar eclipse, it's best to reflect, process, and digest as you allow your intuition to kick in. Beginning something brand new may be premature, as your mind or circumstances might change later. As much as you can go with the flow, you also like to have a clear vision of where you're headed. Yet, eclipse season throws all of that up into the air as cosmic dust surrounds you with smokescreens. No one will know what exactly lies ahead, but the best thing to do is to find serenity and balance rather than letting all the excess energy and intensity drive your heart rate up. Eclipse season is here to show you that fate, destiny, and karma all exist, bringing shifts you upon your path. Expect this energy to linger onward until nearly the end of the year. Changes at home will encourage you to be more financially astute. Take control back by working on your financial plans and education when the moon in Virgo trines Uranus retrograde in Taurus. Your home life might be unpredictable, especially if there are issues with your housing or loved ones. As a result, it could be financially strenuous. Although financial strains are not easy to maneuver, they could help you take action to create long-term stability and security. Look into your options to see what you can do to be financially prepared for changes in your personal life. Getting the most out of your private time starts with watching what you eat, so that any sudden changes don't make you feel uncomfortable. There is no reason why you shouldn't continue eating your basic 3 meals, with no snacks aside from fruit or veggies. With all the added stress nowadays, it is especially important to drink lots of water and stay away from dehydrating coffee and black tea. This day will mark the beginning of the new cycle for the perfect number that you are. A cycle of positive vibrations that will translate into a new enthusiasm and a real generosity towards those close to you, and above all, a singular chance for a few days. Most notably, you could bring a new project to life with the participation of your friends or members of your family. They should be happy because you will certainly be successful in your undertaking. As the Sun, Mercury, and Jupiter are invigorating the playful, creative, and adventurous aspects of life with an upcoming eclipsing new moon set to amplify this energy even further, you find yourself in the midst of some of the busiest weeks of the year. Additionally, a favorable alignment between Mars and Saturn is giving a powerful boost to income and job prospects as the new working week begins. Now more than ever, maintaining a proper balance between work and play is crucial. The Sun and Mercury, aligned in an adventurous part of your chart, have a date with destiny. As well as the moon returning tomorrow to begin the lead up to an eclipsing new moon, they are both drawing closer to a friendly aspect to Jupiter, now in his last full week in direct motion in your romantic sector. Venus has already begun the process of bringing the spirit of romance and adventure together, but the Sun and Mercury are here to close the deal. Our eyes in the sky. It's easy to get swept up in the hustle and bustle of daily life, isn't it? We find ourselves pulled in a million different directions, juggling responsibilities and commitments, and before we know it, we've forgotten to take a quiet moment for ourselves. But what if I told you that even something as simple as pausing, stepping back, and finding peace in the present could be exactly what you need to restore balance? This is your gentle reminder to check in with yourself today. What helps you feel mentally, spiritually, and emotionally aligned? Maybe it's reconnecting with a favorite pastime, something you haven't indulged in for a while. It could be curling up with a good book, taking a long walk, or simply sitting in stillness, allowing your mind to breathe. Think about what nourishes your spirit. When was the last time you truly prioritized it? Life has this way of constantly demanding our attention, but today, the cosmic alignment encourages you to slow down, recalibrate, and reconnect with what brings you peace. There's something magical about these moments of self-reflection. When we make time to pause and truly listen to ourselves, we often find a renewed sense of self-confidence and clarity. Have you ever noticed how the world seems to slow down a bit when you allow yourself to relax and step out of the chaos? That clarity you're feeling right now is a gift from the universe, a sign that you're on the right path. But here's a friendly reminder: sometimes, when we feel empowered, we might unintentionally come off as overconfident or even a little arrogant. And I know that's not your intention. This is where self-awareness comes in. Today, check in with your emotions. If you're feeling overwhelmed, remind yourself that no one is deliberately trying to get on your nerves. Often, it's just our own stress magnifying the situation. When was the last time you gave yourself permission to truly relax? Treat yourself to some quiet downtime, whether it's a peaceful afternoon or just a few minutes of stillness. This simple act of self-care can work wonders for your mental well-being, helping you regain control of your emotions and approach life with more ease. Now, here's the catch: clarity doesn't always mean it's time for immediate action. Have you ever felt that sudden rush of insight, only to jump the gun and realize you could have approached things more thoughtfully? Don't be afraid to take a step back before moving forward. Just because you're pausing doesn't mean you're losing momentum. In fact, reassessing old plans or revisiting past decisions might be exactly what you need to ensure you're heading in the right direction. Think of it like this: stepping back isn't a setback, it's a strategy for long-term success. If you've noticed some tension building in your relationships lately, maybe a disagreement or an unspoken friction, this is the perfect moment to dial it back and focus on quality over quantity in your interactions. When was the last time a heated debate really left you feeling satisfied, or even closer to the person you were arguing with? More often than not, these disagreements only lead to more frustration on both sides. Right now, the Sun and Mercury in Libra are working together to encourage diplomacy, harmony, and balance in your relationships. Instead of trying to win the argument or get your point across at all costs, try listening with an open heart. Have you ever experienced the power of simply pausing in a conversation and allowing the other person to fully express themselves? It's amazing how quickly conflicts can dissolve when you create space for understanding and empathy. Approach your discussions with patience, and you'll find that the energy of collaboration brings you much further than the energy of competition. Real progress is made when both sides feel heard and valued. So, as you move through your day, think about how you can bring more balance into your interactions. Whether it's with your friends, family, or colleagues, lead with empathy and openness. You might be surprised at how this shift in energy not only strengthens your relationships but also fosters an atmosphere where everyone feels appreciated.